that General Flynn was compromised with respect to the Russians. This was a problem because not only did we believe that the Russians knew this, but that they likely had proof of this information. And that created a compromise situation, a situation where the national security advisor essentially could be blackmailed by the Russians.
Where's this going to go, Rachel Donadio?
I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, it's hard to imagine how it stops there. I mean, what Yates just said is so damning that I would imagine there would be concrete consequences.
Well, with respect, I think we've heard about Flynn for like months and months. I'd like to know what's behind that. Just what she said. I mean, he's connected to the Russian. What did he exactly say or give them? Or is he a spy in the administration? Was he, possible of blackmail? But what kind of blackmail is it? I mean, we come close to knowing something every time, but in the end, it falls short.
Well, it isn't the end, though. This is a long process, and he's
now been a long time.
Well, that's because you're an impatient journalist, right?
No, but I mean,
in fact, he's been subpoenaed.
Every week you have the Flynn bell that rings.
He has been subpoenaed. He will have to testify. He's been asking for immunity. He's been asking for immunity if he would testify in front of Congress, because he knows that then it would be almost impossible to prosecute him. They're trying to set up a situation where they subpoena him, they make him testify. If he refuses to testify, takes the Fifth Amendment, then we're really going to see an exciting turn of events. We've seen this before in the Watergate hearings and hearings over the years, as long as I've been alive. This is the kind of process they go through, and it takes forever. You forget. Of course, you're probably too young to remember, Rishis, but Watergate took a very long time.
But Watergate was not on Twitter, and I think the fact that everything is on social media and is so sped up, and people can get just kind of instantly outraged and shocked, really adds to the dynamic, not only because the president himself keeps tweeting.
Especially if you have bots that are revving up the Twitter sphere. But I can tell you, everybody watched TV every day during those hearings. Everybody talked about it constantly. And I think that, yes, things are more speeded up with social media, and news is disseminated more quickly. Also, non-news and fake news is disseminated more quickly. But believe me, everybody was very revved up about the Watergate hearings.